Hi there. So I hope by now you've watched our long video, and I like to send ongoing little tips and ideas to my patients about thyroid and thyroid success. So here's our thyroid success secret number 2. How do you know if you're autoimmune? You can start out with, you just assume that you probably are, that your thyroid condition has an underlying autoimmune component. What we've discovered through literature is that out of all the thyroid patients, less than 10% actually truly have what's called a primary hypothyroid, where the thyroid's not functioning properly and it responds well to TSH. The other 90% has some sort of autoimmune component to it. So we just almost automatically assume that you're autoimmune. So things we look at: how are your antibodies? Did somebody run the TPO and TGB antibodies and be running specific autoimmune panels? In our office, we almost always start out with the TPO and TGB because they're easy to run, and we've gotten great success basing things off of that. Do you already have an autoimmune condition? Do you have rheumatoid arthritis? Do you have psoriasis, Sjogren's syndrome, lupus, any of the broad group of autoimmune conditions? Or, you might just have an overactive immune system, which is kind of on that direction towards autoimmune. Are you developing more new allergies compared to when you're younger? Do foods seem to bother you that they didn't used to bother you? Are you noticing like a growing number of new kind of odd body things going on with you over the past number of years? Do you have symptoms that come and go? That's definitely a common thing where something comes up and it goes away, and you get aches and pains, you get brain fog, you get allergies, you get lung issues. Those are all signs of an autoimmune where things sort of come and go, sometimes throughout a month, sometimes on a seasonal basis. Or are you taking a lot of supplements? You might have tried a lot of things on a natural basis. You've been online, you've looked at things, and you got that bag or that basket. I've seen people come in. They got that bag of stuff. They want me to check them on everything. And I kind of tend not to for a number of different reasons. If they were working, they wouldn't have that bag. They wouldn't be seeing me. But the other part is really very often I see either it's the nutrients in the wrong combination, or the nutrients don't have the vitamins don't have high quality, don't have good purity. They have things in there that might upset and unbalance their body. So often I'll see people that are using supplements that are actually making their condition worse, but they're trying to deal with what they're dealing with naturally, or they're looking for options. So I commend people like that, and we want to fine-tune that. Another big one is you might have been doing good, and you got sick, and then you fell apart. And that's, or when you fell apart, you've been going from doctor to doctor to doctor looking for an answer. That's almost always in an autoimmune situations developed. Or after you got pregnant. It's the pregnancy, your immune system has to change for obvious reasons, so you keep the baby. And then afterwards, the immune system goes into a certain kind of function to help support the baby in their health. And then at some point, that's supposed to rebalance. And often that rebalance doesn't happen. And then that starts to be the foundation of autoimmune. So we need to restore the immune system balance. So your immune system could be running amok, and you need to manage that, because the tricky part is once you become autoimmune, it's very rare there's fully a resolution of it, like it completely goes away. It's an ongoing management situation. It's a chronic condition, but it can be managed and supported very effectively through finding the right avenues to do it. So if you think you're dealing with autoimmune, give us a call. Same offer that I've extended to you in the past. Give us a call, 612-242-0045. You can respond to the email that's attached to this. And if you're watching this, thank you for taking the time. And I look forward to seeing you soon. And be healthy and be happy. Have a great day.